this computer here. And we are live. I'd like to welcome you to this launch event of the what I call the Vision Mastermind. It's just something that I take to heart about what I did that tripled my income in 10 months. And just to let you know, I'm Justin Grabko, and I'm located out in central Wisconsin. I'm in a town of about 400 people, so it's very, very small. Everybody knows everybody. And what I do also is that I'm a consultant for a company out of Jacksonville too, and I'm also an online marketer. And just to let you know that over the past year or so, I've gotten a very good breakthrough through online marketing. I've gotten a chance to learn from some very reputable gentlemen who have made almost 7 figures in this industry, and it's something that I take a lot of pride in. And for one thing is that what I've been taught around here is to lead with value. It's all about giving people value, giving people what they need in order to survive, in order to succeed. I mean, and to create value in order to solve people's pain. And so here's the first thing that I'm going to tell you is that this industry is all about 2 things. It's about getting personal development, leadership, and providing a solution to people's pain. As we know that there is a 98% failure rate in this industry, and only quite a bit less than 1% of the industry only makes $400 per month. So that's a pretty crazy statistic. So why is that? Maybe because they're told with these in one of these 5 main pain points. For example, you go into an MLM company, and I don't know how many times you have heard this, is that when you join, let's get you a list of 200 of your friends and family. And yeah, I mean, Katrina's shaking her head there. And what does that get you? You're pitching your friends and family. You're telling them that the product works, the comp plan's great. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna walk better. You're gonna see better. I mean, it's just something that they tell you to in this industry, that you go through that pain right there, but you're going to get so rejected because they're not targeted people. They're not really interested in your business. So that's one thing with the pain points in this industry that people are told to go through and are going into this industry. It's very common, and there's a big reason why people fail is because they're told to do this. And I can definitely tell you that's not what the top earners do in this industry. They contact people within the industry, and they don't tell you much of this stuff that's going to be exposed to you today. The second pain point is they're not generating any quality leads. Since they're told to contact their friends and family, they do not know how to get quality leads. Or else they're told to use paid advertising. But what if you don't have a budget? What if you don't have that money to invest in traffic and leads? So a lot of people are not taught the way to generate quality leads. So and so there's a shortage of that, and all of a sudden they're failing. They're not getting the amount of leads in order to close sales, create revenue, and then they're in a standstill. The third main pain point is that they're not told on how to close prospects. When you get on Facebook, some of the things is like when you join an affiliate company is to contact people in groups and talk to them about your products and services and such. So when you do that, you are going to also get a lot of rejection, or those people are going to talk to you about their products or services. So, excuse me, so you're going to get this friction. So when you get that type of friction, you're not really going to get results. You're going to get wasted energy there, and you are going to not get results. And plus, also, when you contact people, when you're told to contact people into those groups, a lot of those people don't have the money, don't have the funds to get started. They are unfortunately they are broke. They're limited on funds, and they're looking for a free way out. So technically, you're not going to get very many good quality leads that way, and able to close those people also. Also, when you start getting sales, you're not able to upsell your customers. Upselling your customers, as for an example, when people join you for a $7 trial product, and all of a sudden they get bumped up to a $37 product, you are having a problem with them upselling to the higher ticket product because you don't know how to offer them value and solve their problems with upselling in order to make more money and to provide extra value for that. So that's another pain point in this industry. And the other one is not getting team duplication. You're not getting the right training. You're not getting the right results within your team in order to gain leverage within within the company. So you're not going to get a long-lasting income or stability within that company. That's a very big problem in this industry. And I don't know how many people have have resulted in those type of problems in this industry, because I definitely have, and it's something that's an issue in this industry, and we need to help people. So as I told you, those 5 main pain points, my goal here is to give you the value that I can have. So when you guys get the value, all I expect from you guys is to be a little bit vulnerable today, so I can help you and offer you value and give you a good direction of where you need to be, and to try to gain success in this industry. Because I can tell you this, that I was quite appalled when I was told this. When I first got this change in a recent amount of success, I was told to not talk about anything with the company. Is to not talk about the comp plan, don't talk about the products, don't talk about the amount of income you can make, do not talk about the features, the benefits of this product. You just focus on the value that you can provide as yourself in order to make people succeed. Because people don't care about anything like that. They don't care about the product. They don't care about the services. They don't care about that at all. All they care about is the value that you have, and what you have in order to take them to that next level and to create that breakthrough and to make them money. That's it right there. And that's what the leaders do in this industry, is that they just provide value, and they solve people's problems. That's it. And that's why a lot of people in the sales background, because they're talked about features and benefits, they're willing to pitch people all the time. And there's a reason why a lot of salespeople don't succeed in this industry, because they don't follow by that business model. They follow by what they call a features and benefits business model. Does that make sense? So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to a little bit of talk a little bit with some people here, and to ask them, why they're here, um, and what I can do to help them today. So I'm going to start with Andrea. Uh, yeah, Andrea, I'll put you on the spot there for a second. So I just want to ask, like, what are you doing right now, and what your situation is, and what do you hope to get from this?
I represent two direct marketing companies.
Okay.
Probably not the wisest choice, but it's what I'm doing. And I just really wanted to learn maybe a little bit more about your success story and how you took this information and catapulted yourself in your business and in your so-called job, job, and just to see how that all worked for you.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, like this is like when I definitely benefited from what I'm doing right now is that for first thing with my job, I don't know if it's more of like a job, it's more of like a career right now, because it's more of like a consultant position. And um, what it did for me was that when I got more into personal development, into creating my own reality, like I said, when I created my own reality, and that's when things happened for me. I started to take control of my thoughts, as we know that 80% of our thoughts are negative, and that's the human condition. And that's the reason why personal development is so huge in this industry, is because you got to get your into mind right first, into getting into your success, and to talking yourself into that success too. So when I started actually just creating that, what I called, the vision of what I wanted to do, that's when everything just started coming together, because I created my own reality. So I'm going to go in depth a little bit more about that also. So, Andrea, I got with you, and Corey. How's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going? Greetings from Nashville.
Nashville? Okay.
Yes. I'm going to try and answer your question. I really wasn't sure what this was about, in all candor. I really didn't know.
Okay.
But having heard already some things that you said, and I think, we're on the same frequency about creating your own reality. And okay, yeah. Glad to be here.
Okay, not a problem. So you're just going to want to chime in and see what other value that I can have that can help you in your business.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, I appreciate you being here. Farah, right? Is that how you call it, Farah or Farah? Okay, you are. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Okay. Tell me a little bit about yourself and why you're here.
Well, I just started probably close to 2 months ago in affiliated marketing. And with the company that I'm with, they actually give you all the training, everything from A to Z, what you need to do, but they tell you to go into Facebook for ads and advertising and marketing. And I think I came into some hurdles there, not generating any leads or any quality leads. So I just wanted to, jump on here and see what's been working for you. I know that, you don't do paid advertising, and that would be something that, I'd be interested in. learning more about. Because right now, honestly, I don't have the budget to keep on marketing on Facebook at the moment.
Okay. So they said you're using actual Facebook ads.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
Well, we actually put ads on Facebook.
Okay. Okay. And where do you put these ads? Do you put these ads like in Facebook
You
groups?
actually No, we actually go through the business side of Facebook, through Business Manager,
Okay.
through our page, and we pay per day for our ad.
Okay. And you're just not getting any results.
Not It's reaching out to people,
Oh,
but I'm not getting any hooks.
oh, okay.
They're not taking the bait,
Ah,
basically.
okay. Okay. And how are you approaching these people, by the way?
We have video ads and story ads that we post.
Okay.
We talk about it's because the opportunity that we're presenting is more of a business, not a product. The product comes in later on if you want to become a distributor and be able to make referral. When you make your referrals, that's how you make your commission. And at the moment, we haven't had any like quality leads to get us to that point yet. So we're just starting out, and this is new to me and my husband. So we're just wanting, to see how other people are doing their business and how they're advertising, how they're getting quality leads or generating quality leads, even if it's paid advertising or not. It's just something, we're exploring right now because we're looking for other, just learning from other people what they're doing and what's making their business more successful.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. This is definitely something that that I see that that what what I'm doing is that not a lot of people are doing. We're doing a lot of what we call content marketing, and it's definitely a very unique formula that we use to to have people get qualified for our business. It's actually it's a very powerful approach. Uh, it's a very solid approach because, like I said, it's being taught by 3 7-figure earners who have used it for past few years in order to build their business into 7 figures. I mean, I've seen people make as much as 80,000 in 3 weeks, and to make 6-figure months, and some people just have consistent 6-figure months with this just by following these strategies. And just recently, I just in 4 days, even though I do it on not much of a full-time basis, I've made $3,200 in 4 days just by using these strategies. And it's like I said, it's just a very powerful approach. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a little bit of what I do, and how to get this all put together, so you guys can have that type of success also. So I'll get with that a little bit right now. So I can definitely see like there's a consistent pain point right there with Andrea and Farah with not generating enough quality leads, with not not getting the sale closed with their approach. And then, like you said, with paid advertising and having a limited marketing budget, that can create a lot of issues, because if you have a limited marketing budget, that's gonna that's gonna make your business go flatline because that's what all that you're taught to do. That's basically that's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna go talk to Dalton, even though I've known him for quite a while here. And Dalton, I'm glad that you're here. And how's it going, man? What do you got going on?
Well, man, just growing the beard like you, buddy. No, man. So my name's Dalton. As you know, Justin, we've known each other for a long time. I do a lot of, which is interesting to have this conversation. I do a lot of media, a lot of lead gen for the affiliate marketing space, biz op space for over 10 years. So it's kind of my wheelhouse. And it's really expensive for a lot of people to be getting involved with lead generation. I mean, you're either paying for solo clicks, which you don't really know if you're really getting quality traffic or not. There's a lot of games to that side of business, as you and I have talked about over the years. And, I continue to support you, and I've watched what you're doing through Facebook, and, you're making money. And one of the things is, I've got a secret program that I'm getting ready to launch in the next couple months. And I know a lot of people are going to be running into the same dilemma that a lot of people are. And that is, how do I run an ad? How do I create a capture page? Where do I find my traffic from? How do I not get banned from Facebook? I mean, how do I do all of these things? Because let's face it, this is a skill set that takes a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy to master. And you have to be willing to lose money in digital media. You just have to. I mean, that's called getting your data. Most people aren't willing to do that. So I know you're the king at the moment, from what I can tell, making $3,200 or $3,500 in the last couple of days of free media. So if I'm going to teach someone that doesn't know anything, I'd rather teach them like, okay, let's get you free media. Let's teach you these steps. You're the guy to do it. So I'm following you. I want to learn as much as I can. And then once you have some money coming in, let's make that bigger. Let's do some marketing. Let's build you out a list, and let's turn you into a celebrity that you then can turn around and say all the exact stuff that Justin's saying, but having more people to say it to. So I think they meet very, very well. And so I'm here to learn what I can, and I figure that I'm never too smart to learn things that I don't know. So you got to be a man that's always continuing to learn, and that's personal development 101, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Dalton was right on the spot with that too, because that was one of the main reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing now, is that I wanted to build up a marketing budget. And as soon as I learned these free strategies, that got me into getting a income for advertising and an income for investing in other businesses. And like you said, traffic, passive opportunities. This is a great thing also, is that you're creating your little, ATM machine behind the scenes to fund your other businesses. And like I said, that's one of the big deals too, of something that I'm going to get you guys exposed to also. And as I do right now, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a screen share here. Actually, right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of of something of what I've been told by the 6- and 7-figure earners in this industry of what they do. I've heard this from countless top earners in any business. What they do is to build up an advertising budget. They have something like they call an ATM machine on the front end. It could be something that's like $37, could be something that's up to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, but it's also an instant money. So if they keep having that money keep coming in, they use that money, it's instant income, like I said, to fund like their passive opportunities or their affiliate marketing business that has a that they use paid traffic for in order to get it to convert when they have a nice funnel and stuff too. So so it takes, sometimes when you start a business like that involves paid traffic, people are gonna need, a larger marketing budget in order to get up to, like I said, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $10,000 their first month. And when you see those top marketers in that type of business using paid traffic that make $10, $15, $20,000 their first month, what they don't tell you is they use paid traffic. They don't tell you the amount of money that they spend on paid traffic in order to get that type of money. So so this technique that I use also is great for that, to build up an advertising budget right away in order for you to catapult your other businesses. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a screen share here, and okay, that's going to be it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this right here, and okay, what is that? What did that do there? Can you guys see that? Okay, good. Okay, and okay, how okay, do that. All right. This is what I call with my launch right now. It's called what I call a vision mastermind, because it starts when you have a clear vision. It starts with what you want out of it. You got to have vision to get to where you want to go. So the first thing is that when I had a vision of what I wanted to do, great things happened because I had a clear vision. And I'm here to help you, have your vision become a reality today. So what we have right here is, like I said, with my latest vision, I set an intention and vision to make $4,000 in a week. Okay. And I used a unique formula that got me there. So what I did was that I used what we call a mixture of what they call piggyback marketing and value-driven content with just using Facebook. When I say with piggyback marketing, what you're going to do is you're going to think about slogans, you're going to think about sayings, you're going to think about different products that people see, like Coca-Cola, or a game with like gambling, like blackjack, or a movie that people have seen that that catches their eye. That's pretty much, and you're just going to piggyback that brand in order to become an attraction to that. So and that's what I've been doing, and that's something that I'm gonna teach you a little bit right now too. So when I used that unique formula, I created a campaign, and then I set myself a vision, and I used that piggyback marketing technique to create what we call an intention. An intention is a goal that's short term, that will get you from here to here. So what I did is, like, on a Tuesday, 2 weeks ago, I said, you know what? I was sitting there, I'm going to make $4,000 in 1 week. So by this week, I'm going to make $4,000. So that's the intention. I created when I'm going to start and when I'm going to end. And so when I did that, when I created that campaign with piggyback marketing, it created what you call compression. So it created a little bit of a pressure right there, a sense of urgency for myself and a sense of urgency for others when they saw that, when I created leads. So that's what happened. So when I did that, I created some compression there. And in my first day, I had an $1,800 day. So, and all I did was have 2 sales right there, in my businesses right there, and that was an instant $1,800 day right to my PayPal. And then during that time during that campaign, I totaled $3,200 in
Justin?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, nobody can see your screen right now, buddy. All we see is Zoom.
All you see is Zoom?
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to message you. I didn't realize I could unmute myself. But yeah, I just wanted you to be aware that what you're showing us, it's great what you're saying, but we just can't see what you're trying to show us.
Oh, okay. I'm going to start over there. Okay, good deal. what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the screen share, and I am going to share the screen with that. Can you see that?
Yep, we can now see, yep, exactly. I can see our PowerPoint that says great things happen when you have clear vision, which is what you were just explaining to us.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, there we go. All right, thank you, Dalton. That's what happens when you're on a live webinar. Things happen. And like I said, my latest vision is I set an intention and a vision to make $4,000 in a week. And during that unique formula, I created something that that dealt with piggyback marketing on a brand, on a saying, a slogan, something to create attraction to people, something that people can see, something that's good to the eye. And I created value there also with an intention of starting at one time and then ending at another time, and then creating compression and a sense of urgency by collecting leads, providing value. And then, like I said, I had an $1,800 day, and then I created $3,200 in 4 days. Even though I didn't get to my $4,000 in a week, I think $3,200 during that time was pretty good. So I was only $800 short, and that was a record for me. So I thought that was pretty good. But I didn't make it, but I leveraged those techniques. Does that make sense? So, like I said, these are 7-figure strategies that I've learned from some very influential people. And what I did was when I came through, started here, like I said, I was using a lot of personal development, mindset exercise and strategies in order to create a solid vision for myself to get to where I wanted to be. And like I said, personal development is very huge. Even if you use Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, if you listen to Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn are very good, and just creating that mindset exercises too, just to get control of your thoughts, words, and emotions. And what I learned also was becoming the attractor factor. When you become the attractor factor is when you're providing value to those people in the marketplace, and you're sharing results, and even if you're edifying other people, you're becoming the attractor factor, because they're looking for you to solve their problems. That's what this industry is about, is solving people's problems and having what will take them to the promised land and having their breakthrough. And when I did that, I was getting the people I wanted with the same vision as myself. I've gotten the same people that wanted to have $10,000 months, to walk away from their job in 60 to 90 days. People that were coachable, people that were very serious in having their breakthroughs. And the tools we've used are by 3 millionaire mentors. And this is what I call right here is the 3-headed monster. These are my 3 millionaire mentors, and these are the guys that are very responsible for having my breakthrough, for having plenty of other people's breakthroughs, and it's just a great story, and I owe everything to what I'm doing right now to these guys. I'm just going to go backwards right here. The gentleman to the right is Darren Little. He's located in Vancouver. He's a gentleman that he came from the features and benefits industry and kind of went through back into the network marketing industry, and started to get mentored by a gentleman when he was 24 years old that is teaching us these strategies right now. He's used these strategies also to create millions of dollars worth of revenue in the venture capital industry. So as you can see that these strategies are used for larger people that are for companies that need millions of dollars. So he used these strategies in the past. And also in the network marketing industry, affiliate marketing industry, he's always been one of the top earners in any company that he's been on, because he's used these strategies. He's been using these strategies for almost 30 years, and it's something that, you know, he replicated himself throughout this time, and he's having 6-figure months right now using these strategies, and he's mentoring students also into making, you know, 4-figure days, $50,000 in 3 months. Myself, part-time, making over $40,000, online marketing, and then using this to get my consulting position, in which I got a hefty pay raise that way too. So I owe that a lot to the personal development and the leadership and the millionaire mentoring that he has. Ari Maccabee is a gentleman that he makes 7 figures a year, and he's big into teaching people how he does launches. He's big into launches on Facebook, and he teaches us his formula right there also within here on how he launches a business, and it gets these huge downlines of people right off the bat by not even using any paid marketing. So it's a very powerful strategy, and it's something that people have been using, even myself, to get 4 and 5-figure months in the MLM industry. So, and the other gentleman is Cedric Penn. He's a big figure in the MLM industry. He's made over $17.5 million in this industry, and he's big into personal development. He's big into using his value and mentoring. He's the vice president of marketing right now of a company called Exodus Elite, and he's basically using his knowledge and his mentoring services to us as a big time resource. This gentleman is he's the real deal in this industry, because he's worked with guys hand in hand with Les Brown, and Les Brown, as you know, is a big figurehead in this industry too, and well respected. And Cedric is very good friends with him, and he's worked with him on many projects. So we're glad to have him on board with this also. So there's a lot of value here. And how valuable would that be to have access to 3 millionaire mentors? You know, usually when there's a business, a lot of top earners clash because of egos, and they have different strategies and such too. This is not what's happening here. These guys are, they're collaborating. They're becoming very good friends. There's a good relationship here, and it's just come together, and they're here for everybody's success. So that's very cool, because the message here is not to have them make money, because they can make money no matter what they're doing. But and what they're doing is pretty much just providing value to us. They're pretty much doing it for us. And when 80% of the revenue is being generated by the students, that says something. Because when you start going into an MLM or a other affiliate marketing or network marketing company, it's the other way around. 89% of the earnings are made by the 6-7 figure earners, the coaches, the owners, you name it. And the bottom affiliates are barely making, 4 figures a month. So, and this is the other way around, because you can see that it's for us to succeed. And since they said they're making money, it doesn't matter what they're doing, but they give us hours and hours of mentoring, hours and hours of training, hours and hours of value, because they want to see us succeed, because that's what drives them. So if you have access to, their formula, the formula they use, like I showed you earlier, in order to become the attractor factor and to get these free leads on Facebook, to build up a solid marketing budget by using, the value they provide for us, and we can use that as leverage to become the attractor factor, have people come up and look at us as leaders. I mean, that's a pretty big deal, right? And then we can use their content, their content in order to get a lot of stuff to go viral, and a lot of people to see them as a leader, and then they teach us those strategies in order to use that content in order for us to be looked at as leaders also. They're also going to tell us, their secrets to, like what Ari McAbee says about the online launches and such too, that they use to get such huge downlines. Not many people in the MLM industry will teach you that, because they're there to fill their own pockets. But the thing is that he's teaching us this stuff because he wants to see us succeed. And one great thing is the personal interaction too. I mean, you're gonna get access to those 3 millionaire mentors, not by video, by phone call and whatever, etc. You have access to them on Facebook. You have access to them through Zoom sessions. You have access to them through any type of media and interaction too. You're not going to see them just on video, and you're not going to see them on these little recordings, and you're never going to hear from them again. So, and these strategies is to turn your Facebook into an ATM machine and use a unique approach to close sales with basically free leads. I mean, when I was with a company about 2 years ago that Darren was in, and I noticed that he wasn't using any paid marketing at that time. And I've seen him close sales of $7,500 through Facebook. I've seen him do it. And I had a couple conversations with him, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm just using these free strategies and stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, right." And I was already in that company, so I wasn't really going to switch sponsors and stuff, because that would have been a little unethical. But as soon as I saw that Darren was going to begin a program like this too, I honestly just seriously jumped on, because I saw the value and stuff too. So during that time, I've had 2 5-figure months, and then I had $3,200 in 4 days with these strategies. And but beyond that, before that, I was lucky to make $1,000 in a month tops, and I was barely making $300-400 a month, because I was struggling and I was just trying to figure it out, and then as soon as I became coachable, that's when everything turned around for me. So, and the great thing is, this millionaire mentoring is something that you can add as a bonus for people, because it's extra value. What these guys do right here in this millionaire mentoring is that what you have access to right now is a bonus of $10,000 right there, because it's a $10,000 program for 90 days that they have for you guys. And if you were willing to go out there and get it without being in here tonight, and to get that as an actual bonus tonight is a ton of value right there. Say I'm not the only one as getting these breakthroughs and such. Also, my teammates right here that have had breakthroughs, I've got a really good friendship with these people. Brandon from Australia, he is just one of the recent people that joined this. He had a $5,000 day online. His first week, he had a $5,000 day. Emily Ching, she's a realtor. She's even used these strategies in her actual real estate business, and she made $55,000 in extra commissions, and that was within 4 months. So she used these transferable skills in order to get leads on Facebook and sell houses. How crazy is that? Charlene, this lady right here, she was in the features and benefits industry, and then she went into a lot of downfalls in her life too. So she was trying online marketing, and she was going through a lot of personal stuff. And to a point, she went from a $300,000 per year job to making pretty much nothing. And she was struggling in MLM during this time. And when she contacted Darren and for this, she was paying groceries with her credit card. That's how much of a financial downfall it was. She saw the value in this, and she joined us about 4 months ago. And right now, she has almost $60,000 in earnings in almost 4 months. And all because she used these strategies and these special types of skills in order to build her business. Now she's also I see that she's speaking in events now in her native country, home country of Australia too. So that's a huge breakthrough. Michelle, who's a stay-at-home mom, she had a $10,000 month in 30 days. Kurt Allen Horton had $4,000 in 4 days, and he's also having $1,000 days here and there. Yassine Ahmed, he's 19 years old, and he's made almost $50,000 in this. And on his first month, he made $11,000. Robbie Godsell, in his first 15 days, he made 20K. This young man had a new Facebook account, didn't really even know what Facebook was, and he became coachable, made $20,000 in his first 15 days. He's 17 years old, and he's also made $35,000 his first month and $50,000 in 6 weeks. Vitali out of Israel, and he made just under $70,000 in his first 2 months. And I mean, these are breakthroughs within these people, and we all come from different backgrounds too, from kids barely out of high school, people that are going from sales, people that are in other businesses. I wanted to use these skills. People are stay-at-home moms. I want to supplement their income, and people in other MLMs that are basically just struggling and taking these skills and just becoming coachable. That's it. They surrendered their pride. They surrendered their ego. As you know, that a lot of people in this industry have egos because they want to figure it out themselves. And that's the hardest thing to do in this industry, is to just set aside but what you were taught before and learn new skills. But as soon as you get in that mindset saying, if you just become coachable, not reinvent the wheel, and just do these strategies, you're going to succeed. So in this, you're going to have plenty of other bonuses. What they do also is the live recruiting sessions. They actually recruit people right in front of you, and you can see how they approach these people and how they're doing it too. Even though you're going to get taught in this mentoring how to do it, when you actually see these people how they're doing it, how these top winners are doing it, that creates a lot of learning too. You're going to get a private Facebook community of people that come from different backgrounds. So you're going to get that teamwork community right there too. And there's going to be a ton of value there also with the campaigns, with the content that you use. You're going to have Super Saturdays, Millionaire Mentoring Sessions. They're going to be around 4-hour sessions. And those are bonus sessions that Darren and Ari and Cedric do for us, and they teach us new strategies. You're going to get the strategy on how to recruit reps in 6 to 45 minutes. This is something that I've seen Darren do, and it's very, very powerful. I've done it before too in some of my MLM businesses, and then I also have done it to close a few $1,000 sales too. So it works. You're going to have weekly, live mentoring sessions that are going to be by people within the community, leaders. Also Darren and Ari also. So you're going to get the complete training. You're going to get the complete live mentoring, so that interaction is going to be huge for that. And they're just not going to be just these goofy recording sessions for you to go back. And you're going to get prospect webinars. I can't put a value on that too when Darren and Ari and Cedric just take 2 hours out of their time. And when you have prospects, and they're going to close the prospects for you, and they're going to do the presentations, provide value, and show you how it's done. myself and my business partner, he's not here right now, and he's away in Italy right now. And what we're gonna do is that we're gonna do Tuesday power hours, and we're gonna do a lot of my business partner is Esteban, by the way, and we're gonna do power hour sessions, which is built completely around personal development and what's physically and emotionally worked for us specifically that nobody else is going to get, and what specifically worked for me and him in order to improve in our lives, improve in our jobs, and improve in our business too. So that's something that you're going to get also. You're going to get weekly campaigns and webinars by myself to close prospects also for you. And I do a lot of my own campaigns in order to create revenue too. And what I'm going to do is that you're going to work hand in hand with me to get those become the attractor factor, and we're going to do campaigns, and we're going to do actual launches together in order to build your business. So I'm going to take my time in order to help you guys too. And what I do also is I got an Instagram lead generation leverage strategy that you can use even if you don't have an Instagram account. I mean, even if you have a brand new one, I'm going to show you how to get really solid targeted leads by leveraging other people's accounts. I mean, I use this to build my list also, and to get sales, and to get dynamite leads. I mean, I use these strategies. I get between 30 to 80 leads sometimes, and they're quite targeted because they're people that are looking at the a lot of the big influential people that have all these Lamborghinis and all these big mansions and stuff like that too. You're going to get people that actually want that type of stuff, and they want their breakthroughs. As of right now, it's going to be roughly over $30,000 in bonuses that we have right here that's a value right here for you to help you and your business and pretty much transform your life. So it's not going to be an investment of $99.97. No. $49.97. No. $29.97. No. It's only going to be a one-time investment of $11.49. So if you got $33,000 worth of value for $11.49, you're going to get a lot of value action packed in there, and then you're not really going to pay anything for paid marketing. We're going to teach you all these strategies in order for you to gain an instant profit every day in your business and in your PayPal account, and to leverage the value of all these influential people, leverage the value of what I've learned over the past year, and you get to work with a lot of really great people. So you're not going to be there all by yourself. So, and as of right now, what you do is you pay the $99 admin fee every 3 months to keep your site going, and you just pay $1,050 via PayPal one time. So that's it for investing in a business, investing in a mentoring program that has over $30,000 worth of value. So what's in it for you? You're going to get $1,000 instant commissions when you get to learn this formula, to learn this strategy that I've done, and what you're also going to get is access to what we call that Millionaire Mentoring by what we call Black Ops Underground. That's the community. That's the brand that we have right now. And what you do is when you get this $1,000 instant commissions, when I help you, in order to get qualified for those instant commissions, your first sale will go to your sponsor. But that's going to work for you too. So you're going to get that leverage strategy too when you start helping your other team. It's going to propel you into a leader. So you're actually going to make $2,000 per person in instant commissions based on this leverage system here. Okay. So that's what I have right there. And what would that do in your life to have, $1,000 days, $3,000 days, in a week, have your first $10,000 month, you could pay off bills. I paid off a ton of my bills. I have no debt anymore. To quit your job, there's people out there that quit their job within 90 days, and they're following this, and they're following these strategies just by becoming coachable. And you want to have that lifestyle you always wanted. So as of right now, I'm on the verge of myself being a six-figure earner right now, and it's the first time I've ever been one in my life. So and my wife and I, we're gonna have a big nice down payment for a house and everything. And my goal is to pay that house off with cash. That's my goal. And I think it can happen because that's my vision right now, and that's my intention for myself long term in order to get a house with cash. You can easily do that around my area. So, and all you need to do is be coachable. So, like I said, there's a ton of value here with these guys, and I'm going to go a little bit more into something else that we use also. That did not work right there. I'm going to stop that share, and I'm going to go back here. And what is the? I'm trying to. Okay, right here. Okay, I'm back here. Can you see that? Okay. The main marketing program that we use right now, this is one of my income streams right now too. I've leveraged this money right here in order to get myself that $40,000+ in online income through other opportunities. As you can see, I have $27,000 in pure profit right there, and that's got me a ton of other opportunities. And if you have that as advertising money, that's really going to jumpstart anybody's business, especially when you're dealing with anything from high ticket to affiliate marketing, passive opportunities, investing in Bitcoin, etc. So the main money-making platform what we use is Exodus Elite. It's been around for over a year, and this platform is built around personal development and leadership. It has a ton of tools and a ton of other value here too. So when you join this right here too, is it has a very good marketing suite, and then it has a ton of other resources too, as in with the library. So when you come into here, you're going to get lots of value and training based on mindset, success habits, and then you can also use these as extra value too for your other business too, to propel you to give to others for a bonus. So there's a lot of extra value here, extra training that I've used too to propel my other businesses, and this is stuff that that you can use as value to propel yourself into your other businesses. So, and advanced is that for a little bit too. This is going to be more for help getting a little bit more into using a complete Facebook marketing strategy. Like I said, this is totally different than what you're going to get in Black Ops. I'm going to go a little bit more in depth of what you get in the Black Ops blueprint here, but this is pretty much the main product that we use to get your commissions and such like that also. So you get a ton of value here into learning how to properly market your business also, and to market this business also. And it also has a lot to do with personal development too. So when you get into the elite, this is where a lot of the good value is right here. When you get into the development right here, you start getting into the interactive interviews with other seven-figure earners. So you get into with legends, this is the legends area. You get Darren Little, Evan Clausen, you get Greg Gomez, Gary Schroeder, James Holmes, Jeff Mills. I mean, these are people that come from different types of backgrounds, and they have tons and tons of value here also. So you actually get access to more mentoring within Exodus Elite too. So there's a lot of value here, right here also, and you can see how excited I am right here too, because it's just I've never came across this much value in a business. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into Black Ops Underground right here, in which it's all of millionaire mentoring, and it's going to be based around a private secret group and community. So I'm going to get in here so I can give you a little bit of an insight of what you're actually getting in this Black Ops Underground here. So right here is I went into the file section right here. This is pretty much what this is going to be right here. This is the three main things which you're going to get in the Millionaire Mentoring are these important training videos. Obviously, I can't open them up and everything because this is all content for members only. The formula on how to connect with prospects. We show you exactly what we do to connect with prospects on Facebook in order to get them to be a qualified lead and actually close them into sales and partnering up with you in business based on these strategies. I've seen it done for products up to $7,500. I mean, I see it every day when people use these strategies in order to close $1,000 programs each time. So, and right here, how to recruit new reps in your business in 6 to 45 minutes. That's another formula that Darren used in his MLM. He teaches us all his strategies right there. And there's going to be a recording of his live recruiting. He also does live recruiting live with people through Zoom sessions. So there's a ton of value there also. Get your own little webinar link underneath there also with your username. So when you bring prospects to those interactive webinars to close them, that's what they do for you. So also right here is the Elite Operations Manual. This is an actual formula that Darren, Ari, and Cedric put together of what they do right now to get people on Facebook, ask them the qualifying questions, and to get them to partner up with them in a business. So that's the exact strategy that they use right there. That is the cream of the crop right there of what they do every day in order to have people go into their business. It's definitely something that's not pitchy. It's definitely something that that not many other people use in this industry, because I've been pitched on Facebook, and the only time I've saw this strategy was when Darren came to me about this opportunity. That is it. So as you know, that's other people are using it. Successful people are in this group are using it, and those are the ones that are successful. So like I said, all you need to do is be coachable and learn these strategies, and then show up, and you will have your breakthrough. So, and like I said, for everybody that wants to partner up with me, I usually only work with 3 people per month, so I can work with them one-on-one. So again, if you saw this value right here, and you end up wanting to partner up with us, the admin fee's $99, and then it's $1,050 for through PayPal in order to get the Exodus Elite and then Black Ops Underground. You have to buy the Elite package and Exodus Elite in order to get the bonus Millionaire Mentoring. So I'm glad I hope you guys saw a ton of value in here tonight, and I'm looking forward to working with any of you if you choose to partner up with us. And again, there's a ton of breakthroughs happening here, and like I said, I have a lot of I'm so happy to be a part of this community, because this has got me, my breakthrough has gotten people tons of other breakthroughs. I've seen all these stories from rags to riches, and you see people are propelling from so many different types of backgrounds, that people that were failing in this industry just falling on their face, and all of a sudden, they have their first $2,000 week because, like I said, they were coachable. So, the best thing for what I've been told was to, when I first got into this, is to just trust the process, and to be coachable, trust the process, and to walk forward in complete blind faith. Exactly. That's what I did when I first week when I was here. What I did was that, I followed the campaign strategy, and I took them, I followed value-driven content. I took them to the webinar, and boom, I had my first $2,000 day. So that made me a believer right there, just because I followed the training and I became coachable. So I hope you guys got a ton of value here. I hope you guys are really excited, and I hope this will help you, propel yourself into this business. Like I said, we're looking for people to partner up with, and I'm here to help you, and plenty of other people are here to help you too. And let's do it, guys. All you have to do is take action today. And I'll be working with 3 people this month. And like I said last month, Larry and Katrina, she left, and they partnered up with me not too long ago, and I'm working with them one-on-one also. They're becoming coachable. They're on the verge of becoming qualified and getting their first $1,000 day. So I'm pretty excited for them too, and they're really excited. They're coming along. They're getting tons of value here, and I hope you guys just come here and partner up with us, and we can get you your breakthrough. So like I said, just throw your hat over the fence and take action, and let's get your breakthrough, guys. Again, this is Justin Grabko, and I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys saw the value and everything. And if you guys have any more questions, just reach out to me, reach out to Katrina, reach out to Larry, and we'll do our best to help you out. Thanks.